Yo, today special match is going to be first to 10. Brian Katz playing under 1UP Sax. Goteczu will be playing different characters. We love to see him show off different skills and everything. And love to hear a lot of feedback and commentating from everybody, especially Mike, especially he has a lot of experience in this game. So looking to really have a good time and all, you know. Should we kick this off? What do you guys think?
I think if they're ready, we're ready, man.
Yeah, let's start it. Let's start it.
Awesome. Let's pop it off. Cats, Goteczu, you hear me? First to 10. Take sides.
Listo. Ahí lo desafié.
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
All right, let me take scan.
Hey, I thought Goteczu only plays champion edition.
No, he's hyper too. I mean, yeah, he's a champion main, but he's hyper too.
All right, so they popped off, right? Okay, so you got Brian. Looks like Brian Katz, aka Sax, playing Ryu, and Goteczu's playing Guile. And this is a feel-out round, and the first usually a couple rounds are just kind of feeling each other. So expect them to adjust, adapt, and things like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goteczu landing some nice back fists. Sax needs to be careful on his distance when he's throwing them fireballs because he's eating those back fists for free.
This is the first time I've seen Goteczu play hyper. I thought it was only like champion edition.
Can somebody assist Mike right here because he's saying that his game volume is a little bit too loud. He can't even hear us talk. So something, I don't know, Shaf, any pointers over there?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I can assist.
IT on, you know what I'm saying? We got everybody on, skill player, commentator, whatever you need, advertisement. Oh, shout out to Ganaste for putting the tail of the tape together, by the way. Alright, so he's putting that pressure on Ryu, and for the folks tuning in, right, it's crazy that 1UP Sax is playing with dial pad, right? And he's not even a dial pad player. For him to pick that up and do CPS combo, that's quite amazing. So, but obviously Brian's a little bit, Sax is a little bit, kind of rusty. So I expect like a few games for him to adjust and all.
You think Sax will end up switching characters?
That's a really good question. Oof. Takes the first game.
Oh.
And Mel, obviously you have a lot of experience playing with DJ and Sax, right? What are some of your feedback about Sax? What are some of the things you think he does really well, or your prediction over here?
I think, well, obviously you know how DJ is more patient, and he just beats you out of patience, and Sax is just like he just does random whatever, and you don't know what he's gonna do, and he just pressures you you too much, where you just open up a lot, and it's crazy.
Right, he's definitely a little bit more unpredictable, I said, he's a little bit more patient and looks for that opening and then capitalize on people to get him dizzy. Good feedback on that. Yeah, and Shav, what's your feedback on that? You everybody too. As a matter of fact, you're super active. You play Mal, you play me, DJ, Katz, you're all over the place.
Yeah, I haven't played Goteczu. That was a sick combo right there, though. And does he punish?
Oh.
Oh, there it is. That's coming out with the Terra cancel jump kick.
Cats can do that?
Yeah.
I never seen him do that.
Yeah, he's got all the CPS.
Yo, that's like the whole.
Yeah, Sax will surprise you, man. I played first in one day, and he picked dial, and he was doing CPS 1 combos I've never even seen from dial before. So yeah, Katz knows all the tricks.
Yeah, one time he landed with Gal, right? He jumped in deep, fierce, jackknife. I was like, whoa, how did you even do that? How's that charge time even possible?
And Mike, I sent you a DM. I can help depending on if you're on a computer or something.
Yeah, we need Mike to start commentating. I'd love to hear his feedback. Damn, Sax take 2-0. Alright. You think Gotetsu's going to change character? Because Gotetsu can play a lot of characters. I'm hoping Gotetsu play Blanka, as a matter of fact, so I could pick up some of that pointers over there.
I've only seen Gosetsu play Guile on Champion Edition. I've never seen him play any other character. I don't know. Is he good with other characters?
That's a good question. I've never seen him play other character as well. I've seen him mostly play Guile and I think Bison, if I'm not mistaken. Boom. It looks like Katz is just spacing him right there, which is the right way to play. Just throwing that fireball, right? Pushing him back. And you know, Guile's a very tricky character, right? I think the season Guile, they don't just do Sonic Boom. They wait for you to throw fireball and they jump over and they kick you. So looks like that's what he's trying to get going and putting that pressure. Dizzy's Ryu. Bam, that was a nice kick.
Alright, you all good now, Mike?
So the secret is just turn down DJ I Love Korea's screen, and then I can hear everybody else, so it works now.
Perfect. So yeah, I'd love to hear your feedback on this fight. What's your take on it, your prediction between you know, Ryu and a seasoned guy like Gotetsu, Mike?
So I think the main difference in this match is probably just being able to be patient, not jump with Ryu, but you still got to get in sometimes, and once you get in, you just got to maximize, just like you did right there with that, you know, that patented CPS1 combo. That's the total game changer right there, right, for everybody.
Yeah, no, 100% agree.
Pretty much Gao can win this match and can make Ryu's look stupid because he can keep him out. But the bad thing is, once Ryu gets in one time, that's all he needs if it's a good Ryu. So
yeah,
it's kind of like the Sim and Gao are kind of similar in that way, where you got to keep Shotos out. But once they get in, they just pump you up with damage, and it just, people think these characters are overpowered, but I think it's just that the people that play Ken and Ryu, they're so trained that once they get in, they know exactly what to do and they don't make mistakes. So that's why people just see it like as a landslide, when in actuality they got to work their ass off to get in. So I think it's just kind of like a facade when people just cry about Ken and Ryu being OP and stuff like that. They don't know the effort that gets put into it and all the years of practice people spend just to be able to hit these stun combos and be patient to get in. Because I know there's some players that are probably on the mic right now that can't even do CPS1 chains, so we do know they're a little bit difficult.
Hey, you ain't got to talk about me like this, alright?
Hey man, we didn't say any names. We didn't call nobody out. You know, if guilt is lying in the mic, that's on you, dude. That's not on me, brother. You got that Eminem guilty conscience, bro. That's on you.
It's kicking in, yo. No, that's a good analysis right there. Like, from your assessment or watching Guile play a good Ryu, what do you think the win or loss ratio is? Would you say it'd be like 10-6 or it's pretty even, like 5-5? What are your thoughts?
I think this match is 5-5. It really just comes down to Ryu getting in one time, though. Like, if Guile is up on his defense, then it's really, really hard to get in, right? Because he has every button, and you can counter hit Ryu pretty much everything perfectly. Standing roundhouse, duck roundhouse, air grabs. He has all the weapons. It's just the game's a little bit fast, so it's kind of hard to react to everything perfectly. But like I said, if Guile has his defense, if he has his defense up to date, it's pretty damn hard to get in. You got to get a random spin kick, or you got to just be able to zone him so good that he can't do anything to counter you.
I think that's a keyword that you mentioned right there, right? The zone, right? Because from my observation, a lot of the very skillful, prolific Guile players, they're very patient and they zone the fuck out of Ryu and Ken, pardon my French, right? The ones that are not that seasoned, they jump a little bit more and they get handled by that DP. So just like Gotetsu right now is zoning, he's being very patient. See how he doesn't jump to his Ryu when he's there? So that's one thing I noticed with the high level guy.
See, like, even though it might be a safe jump, why is he putting himself at risk right there, jumping in at that point when he has him cornered? You know, there's really, it didn't make sense to me. But once again, I'm not trying to diss this player or anything, but you were saying too, a seasoned veteran, a seasoned guile, they have no reason to jump at that point. Like, the only time you're really gonna jump is to get damage off, like, you know, like right there. Like, what's the point of putting yourself at damage? You could get 2 block sonic booms safely, and now he's in the corner. You know, like, you just mistime one thing. It's your whole key is to keep him out, and you're giving him opportunities. You just don't want to give him opportunities. Like right there, why is he jumping into the corner? Right. Once again, it kind of sounds like I'm hating on him and stuff like that, but it's really not. It's just the basics of guile. You sit there, you're a tank, you're a wall, you know, and you make them come to you. That's the whole point.
Right. No, that's a good assessment right there, because obviously everybody has a different playing style and everything like that, and good call out on that. Which I'm a little surprised that Gotetsu's doing that, because he's a pretty polished, pretty seasoned player, right? To take that kind of risk with somebody who can DP quite effectively. So it's interesting. I'm kind of curious to see his feedback after the end of the match.
Right, because it's not like a game like Alpha 3 where they have guard meter. Like, they could block 100 times and it wouldn't matter. So basically, whatever you're doing right here is just looking fancy at this point. You could throw a sonic boom and follow it up instead of jumping in.
Right.
Seeing here you got Ryu on the offense, kind of backed off just a little bit. You need to get the cross up or the fake cross up right there and finish the game out. You know, I've heard these guys are really good players. I'm not familiar with their game, but just watching them for this brief amount of time, I see a lot of promise. I see they do know what they're doing, obviously. So I think it's just gonna come down to a battle of willpower and execution at this point.
Right. And playing a good guile, what do you think? What character do you think was the best character to play against a good seasoned guile?
You know, like if you have a good fireball game, which I want to say not too many people. A lot of people have a good fireball game. Let me rephrase that. A lot of people have a good fireball game. Not a lot of people have a great fireball game.
Sure.
You got guys like, you know, like Choi and like Daigo and stuff like that. Those guys know how to throw fireballs. They know when to throw it. They know when not to throw it. And then once again, I hate saying you make people look stupid, but you fireball them to the point where Guile has no choice but to jump, because at this point you're throwing fireballs so well, you're not going to be able to match him and get a back fist trade in time, you know. So you're forcing the Guile to play out of his comfort zone, and I think that's what pretty much all Street Fighters come down to. When you force the other player to play your game or to play out of their comfort zone, you already won. Like, the score might be 1-0, but you already won the set. Like, you already got them out of their mental game, everything. You're making them play out of their character. So once you win the mind game, it's over.
Is that the strategy you plan to impose on Deep Focus on July 22nd at Reloaded 37, brother? That's what I want to know. That's what we want to know.
See, so here's the thing, like, Ryu can sweep Guile's low forward on reaction. I don't know why. Well, he plays online specifically, right? And that's not his fault, so I'm not going to talk shit. But if that's all he knows, then he's missing a big aspect of the game. And the game is reactionary. It's not guest fighter. It's not flowchart Street Fighter. It's reaction. You're going to stay in their face. And the game is totally different offline. Like, the matchup with Guile is totally different. The matchup with Ryu is totally different. Like, there is no fuck ups, you know, and you can actually spin kick through hurricane kick through sonic booms and knock down it. Like, right there, I'm sure he's guessing off the bat, just going for it, you know. Right. But you can actually see a lot of stuff, and then if you just go to Champion Edition and practice, the game's slower. It gives you a chance to learn the spacing, and it's like, I want to say it's an educated guess, but it's more like a trained reaction. It's kind of like you see a flash and you know it's time to go if you're like a driver or something, you know, like, you just know once that red light goes off, you don't even need to see if it turns green. You know it's going green, and it's just like your trained response from this moment to this moment. You know exactly what you need to do. So it's just.
I think part of it is also you've been playing so long that you're so conditioned to the reaction of that, and that's what you mean by that.
Right.
And also in real life hardware, you're not playing on. There's no lag and stuff, right? So you're literally reacting and then be able to bypass the fireball. For the folks that are dialing in, I know it sounds a little confusing, but this is like real next level shit. That's why you're talking to one of the best, who's obviously played a lot of 20 before. And I got comments out there, Choi Boy saying, "Spill the secret tech, Mike." You know.
He's got all the secret tech with his fucking 300-pound joystick he has in his. It's taped down to his fucking bomb shelter, dude. It's crazy.
Dude, if that desk falls on Toy's chest or something like that, he would have to like go to an ER or something like that.
Yo, he better not post those pictures online. That's not baby safe, dude. They're gonna call child custody services and tell them to, dude, you gotta remove the stick from your home, sir. This is not child safety protocol here. You know, this could fall on your kid. It could cause some problems.
He got that like a Brinks vault, you know. Even though you're breaking, you can't lift that away. That's what he's playing at.
Right? You see a stick, it probably has like 2 screw holes in the bottom and nuts and bolts. Like, and people can't even steal it if they come to his pad.
Seriously, yo.
Oh, poor guy. It's alright, dude. You know, he probably has some Lee sandwiches stuck in the bottom of his stick. Save up those $20 Lee sandwiches that he has up in NorCal.
$22, yeah. Let me correct you, man. Choi
That's
only one
insane.
$22 Lee sandwich, while we at SoCal eating like $6.95 Lee sandwiches.
What are you talking about, dude? We're getting the $1.99 plain baguette, bro.
Oh, you don't even get the combination on that. Don't even get me started, yo.
Combination. You just get the meatloaf on the side and just cut it yourself, dude. Self-service.
Shit.
Alright, but back to the match. Let's not disrespect these players. So,
Exactly.
where is A1U Sax from exactly?
So a little history of A1 Sax is actually Brian Katz. He was the original boogeyman for Arcade 1-Up. So before DJ Ilk got on the scene, he was whooping everybody, and he's an amazing player, you know.
And what time frame was this?
You're talking about a good like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So
But I'm assuming he knew how to play the game prior to that, right? This is not
Yes,
his first
of
time playing
course.
Hyper. Okay.
exactly, you know.
So he's one of us. He's one of them older cats. Is that correct? Just want to be clear here.
Yeah, exactly. You know, he can do CPSI combo. He can do all that stuff. I just think he's a little behind because he's playing on dial pad, and I told him to get a legit joystick and really show off his skate. Honestly, I've always say Brian Katz, you know, he plays on the Oblivion and Infinite. He's definitely one of the higher tier Ryu out there. He's not your average Ryu once you see him around.
Right on. And then where's this guy located at?
Playing out of Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay.
Yep.
I wonder if he went to any tournaments previously.
I'm not sure, but I know that he was the #1 boogeyman on Arcade 1-Up, whooping everybody before some of the other more talented guys joined, like Panda Express. Shout out my man Varujan, and then obviously you got DJ Ilk, who's just like a killing cyborg these days.
Man, props to DJ Oak, dude. I log on here almost daily, and there's not a time I log on and I don't see him on. This guy puts in the time, man. Props to you for all that dedication and your practice and all that does show, brother. So good work to you, and thanks for putting on the stream too, man. I'm sure a lot of people appreciate it, and just to thank this job, man. But just like I said, just know you're appreciated, bro.
Exactly, and that's the beauty about the whole Street Fighter community, right? I think every Thursday we try to put on a good show, high-level character player, sometime mid-level, right? Just to switch it up, give everybody love.
Right.
Like today, we're seeing a pretty, I would say, a high-level player, because Goteczu is definitely no rookie right here, right? Everybody's
Oh,
seen
he's
his
playing
name.
good. I mean, he's beating a
You
good
know?
player, so obviously, boy, he's no joke.
Goteczu, if you're hearing me, can you please use Blanka, yo? I want to see some of that Jimmy move.
Bro, he's got to lose before he can switch characters, son.
That's true.
You gotta tell Sax, hey man, up your game a little bit real quick, bro. We know you're good, but you gotta play to the level of your competition sometimes. This ain't Arcade 1-Up, homeboy.
Oof. You hear that, John D?
Yeah,
My glasses say this ain't Arcade 1-Up. Got it.
Oh no, is John D in the chat, bro? Is he on our stream?
He's not.
I hope that boy ain't on our stream, dude. This is gonna become not safe for work real quick if John D's on our stream. Oh yeah, shout out to Shaft of Pleasure too for helping me get this stream tuned up a little bit for the sound and stuff. It's pretty loud out here.
Check it out. We got the whole production team over here, Mike. You know, we got Shaft of Pleasure. He's technical as shit. Same thing with DJ Ill with the streaming and everything. He's always on point. We got a Gnostic who puts up the tail of the tape, fighters history and everything like that.
Yo,
So-
Gnostic surprised me, man. When this guy messaged me and he wants to like do like all this background and stuff, I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, really? You put in all this work for this old game, but it's more like, hey, that's really appreciated, man. You guys actually do your homework and you make sure you get everything right, and it's no bullshit. That's pretty cool.
Exactly.
Definitely pretty cool.
Hey, nah, give me a fight. Give me a fight for next Thursday on Fightcade.
Oh damn, who you want, brother? By the way, Watson, meet Mal Alasino, the babyface assassin. That's the 14-year-old kid. Well, he's 16 right now. Amazing player. You gonna see him now.
So
What's he? Is that the guy that plays the super white?
No, that's not super white. Mal
That's
Alasino is not super white. No disrespect to super white, but Mal is, not once upon a time, but he's definitely top 3 on our arcade family.
Hold on. What's up, brother? Nice to meet you, man.
oh, nice to meet you. I'll see you in like a week.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. It's gonna be a sick ass tournament over there, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, so I was playing a ST earlier and I played your boy Super White.
Oh, for
And then
real?
he's like, yo, what's up, Mike? I'm like, what the fuck? How's this guy know who the fuck I am, dude?
Wait, what's your name on arcade? I probably played you already.
No DP and lag.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably played you.
Damn, Goteczu's guile is just very savvy, man. I mean, like what he's doing, just good spacing, good timing, and he only jumps when it's like needed, you know?
What's up, Victor Nguyen? I see you, bro.
That's
Sorry,
super
just-
right.
Just getting to know all the names and attach them to other screen names and stuff. We all have different things we're signed in under.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
so it's
crazy.
funny. I challenged goteczu the other day, and I didn't know he only plays guile. And then I saw our connection wasn't that great, so I just picked guile because like my name says, there's no DP and lag. And then we wound up playing guile. And we just pulled the plug. Said fuck it, we ain't trying to play guile here.
Shit. I'm gonna tell everybody that's watching this, yo, now's the time to jump on Mike Watson right here, man, because he got mad lag, yo. Y'all better take advantage of it. And first, he gonna be beating some asses, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Man, fuck that. You guys want to play one arm behind my back? Fuck it, let's go. Come on, son.
Shit, I'm about to put him on arcade one up, beat him, and then just tell everybody I'll beat him, yo.
But you know what? I talk a lot of shit, but like I said, it's just because I've been playing for over 30 years, and someone looks like they lost. What's going on here? Right? Seems like his controller wasn't functioning there for a second. Or was he
So
being
let's go from the game,
disrespectful?
right?
He said he has too fat of a lead.
Yeah, one up Sags is going with Ken. Is Ken even a good choice against?
Wait, that's the free play.
Oh my bad, I wasn't paying attention.
He's like, yo, that Ken's better than mine. He's like, oh shit, that's a computer.
Can you guys not hear me?
I could barely hear you.
Very low. We're not trying to ignore you, just hear really low.
How about now?
A little better, but up it a little bit more.
How about now?
Good.
Right on.
All right.
You know what it is? I think we turned you down because the game volume is linked to your connection, brother.
It shouldn't be linked to me. I'm not hosting.
All right, so this is the fight. This is looks like we can close the show. We're talking about 9-3, Goteczu leading, and shutting Cats down. I mean, not surprised because, like I say, he plays one of the best guile, and hopefully, Cats can definitely make a comeback right here. We'll see.
Ooh, trip that forward, dude. I see that, bro. I like it.
So I want to ask you another question, right? And not just for Mike, for anybody to chime in. Like when you're down like 9-3, obviously your momentum's a little shook, right? Your confidence a little rattled. What do you do in a situation like this, right? By not trying to play desperate and stuff.
What do you do? I mean, dude, you just gotta lock it down. I mean, once it gets to 8 to whatever you have, you better lock it down and don't go to that last game because nerves, I don't care who you are, nerves kick in at some point, you know?
Right.
So you better buckle it down on game 8, and then on game 9 you better bring your A++ game because your A game wasn't doing it. So you gotta figure
I
something
know a
out.
lot of people would
fast.
say, hey, one game at a time, right? One game at a time, just play a game. It's easier said than done when your opponent's leading is about to close the show because he's playing with high confidence, high flair, and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's free rolling on you. He's got so many games he could just do whatever he wants, and he doesn't have to adjust for another couple games. So you gotta really tune it up. There's no character secrets. There's no gimmicks here. There's just straight up like, dude, it's hyper fighting. There's no supers.
Damn. So it looks like Goteczu wins it 10-3. And congrats, brother. I mean, he's got a mean guile. Cats, definitely, love to see you get a real joystick, make a comeback. But it's an awesome fight, and definitely hope all the guile players took some notes and everything. I mean, what's y'all assessment on today's fight?
Wait, what's Sax playing on?
Guile pad,
Oh, what?
that shit you press the button on it that has no joystick.
Yo, Stacks, can you
Oh,
play
no.
better on stick? Straight up, dude. Not trying to make excuses or anything. Can you play better on stick? If you can play better on stick, you run that shit back next week, dude. Don't sit on it too long.
One
Dude,
more,
he's a
chicos,
stick player.
guys.
Oh, goteczu said one more. He wants to show him, like, I don't care what he's playing on.
Yo, can we get a guess? Can we get a guess match, yo? Who brave enough to jump in against Gotetsu? He said, "Man, that would just warm up for me." Anybody brave enough to step in? Hit. Hey, great job, brother. Thanks for playing, man. Your guile's freaking
Gracias.
amazing. So,
And then where's he
You-
from? He's from Mexico, right? Goteczu?
Chile.
Chile. I'm sorry, dude. That's disrespectful. I know.
Santiago de Chile.
Are you familiar with the Marvel player down there?
The Marvel?
Do you play Marvel? Do you know the Marvel community?
No.
There's a
Tengo
guy
un
who won
amigo.
Evo a couple years ago. He's from Chile too.
Tengo un amigo que juega Marvel, que es
Okay.
Blue River.
Yeah, you know him? Is tu hombre?
My friend.
Okay, cool, man. Very cool. Yeah,
Sí,
he's very nice.
sí.
He's a very nice guy. We hung out a little bit, and he came to
Yeah.
my arcade. So you guys are cool.
Man, you sound like you've been around the world, man. Shit, you get around, huh?
Yo, man. My name is in a Spanish Game Pro, bro, and that guy brought it to America to show me. I didn't even believe it existed.
Shit.
But
Dude,
hey, you played very well. You played very well, Goteku. What's your real name, brother?
But what?
What's your real name?
Jorge
Jorge. Jorge what?
Enriquez.
Jorge Enriquez. You
Yes,
played
my
very
friend.
good today, my friend. Very good.
Thank you.
Hey, Gotsetsu.
Sí.
Para la próxima semana yo contra ti, el 1-10.
Perfecto. Encantado.
Hey, Nog, I just told him next week, 1-10, me versus him.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Y'all hear that?
Okay.
Y'all hear that? Y'all better tune in
por si
because I'm planning to
acaso-
post it tonight.
You
No,
hear that,
acaso-
Gotexu? Tu quieres pedo, wey.
Sí. Yo viajo a Estados Unidos próximamente.
¿Para la próxima semana?
No la próxima semana, pero muy pronto voy a viajar a New Jersey y quiero ir a Los Ángeles, ir a Texas.
Sí, vete a Los Ángeles, aquí estamos todos.
Encantado, me encantaría, quiero conocer el arcade, creo que lo cerraron, no sé si lo habrán abierto nuevamente. Se llama Super Arcade.
Oh, Super Arcade is mierda already. It's dead.
¿Ves?
Super Arcade is dead already, my friend. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We closed in 2019.
Sí, de la pandemia.
Yeah, right before the pandemic, yes.
Yeah.
But you like hyper fighting, you can go to downtown Los Angeles. They have Bar 82.
Okay.
And everybody can go there, no problem.
El próximo año en Bolivia va a haber una Copa América de Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition para el que quiera ir, disfrutar, pasarlo muy bien con los amigos. Van a haber jugadores de Brasil, Argentina, Perú, Bolivia, Ecuador, probablemente China, Corea, Turquía y un jugador de Estados Unidos. Que es gratis.
¿A dónde va a
Whoever's
ser
fluent
eso?
in Spanish, please translate for us,
Sorry,
man. Save us
sorry.
here.
¿Dónde va a ser eso?
En Bolivia.
Oh, okay,
En noviembre del 2024 están todos invitados, no importa el nivel que tenga la persona. Acá a Sudamérica hace Copa América de Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition una vez al año, más los torneos locales.
So he's saying that every year they do this tournament, and this year it's going to be in Bolivia, or where like people from like everywhere are invited, and Argentina people are going to be there, China, Korea, everywhere.
Oh, wow.
And they're all going to Bolivia to fight in Champion Edition.
Wow. Ask him, is there any big out-of-country hyper fighting tournaments?
Dijo que si hay torneos de hyper fight.
Torneos de Hyper Fighter acá en Sudamérica no hacen mucho. Lo que sí yo tengo entendido que ustedes hacen mucho de eso. Yo iba a
Sí.
viajar a Estados Unidos el 2019, que iba a haber un torneo de Hyper Fighter Super Turbo. No recuerdo, parece que era en Los Ángeles, California, pero
Oh,
justo empezó la maldita pandemia y no pude, y ahí se eliminó todo.
yeah, so they don't do much like hyper fighting tournaments over there, but he said that in the United States they do. So he was like, he like travels over here to play like hyper fighting and turbo and all that.
No chance he can make 37 reloaded though, right?
Uh, Dijeron que para la próxima semana que vamos a tener un torneo de todos en Los Ángeles, pero no sé si puedes ir.
Para mí es difícil, ¿por qué? Porque acá el sueldo mínimo
Sí.
equivale al sueldo mínimo de ustedes, son lo que tú ganas en un mes en Estados Unidos, yo lo tengo que ganar en 6 meses. Es muy difícil.
Okay.
El sueldo
Saying
mínimo
like
aquí es muy bajo. Y
saying like it's really hard to travel from like for like money and stuff because you know how
Yeah.
like they're
de,
like
he-
really they don't
de
have as
hecho,
much business.
de hecho, hay amigos de México que me van a comprar 2 placas Champion Edition
Hey,
originales para poder comprar el viaje y viajar a Estados Unidos próximamente. Yo estuve allá el 2017 en Chicago, Illinois, en la Combat Con.
he said that some friends from Mexico are gonna buy him a ticket to come over here to Los Angeles
Wow,
Angeles.
super cool. And thanks for translating, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, damn, Mel, I didn't know you speak that good of Spanish. Shit, I thought Lobo spoke it better.
Dude, I'm Mexican.
Yo, thanks for that, man. Hey, by the way, just want to say, great job. Thank you both for participating on Thursday. You play a really good goteczu. Looking forward to a nice rematch next week between Mao Alacino and legendary Mr. Mike Watts. I'd love for you to be back on the show with us next week, and I think that's gonna be another dog fight. So
Hey,
what do you
man, you
think?
invite me, I'll be there, bro. That's how it goes.
Awesome. Always pleasure having you guys join. Thank you, Shaft. Thank you, DJ, for the folks tuning in, and hit the likes button, Street Fighter 2 TV. Just want to say, y'all have a good night. Other than that, any last words before we wrap?
Hey, thanks, guys. Keep the game alive. You guys are amazing. Glad to see the skill level is just going up and up, and it doesn't seem like it's going to stop anytime soon. So just keep it up. Do it for the game, and just have fun. Have fun while you're doing it all.
37
Awesome.
Reloaded next weekend. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. It's a wrap. Have a good night,
Espero
everybody. Ciao.
conocerlos pronto a todos, pues, estimados, y poder compartir con ustedes allá en Los Ángeles.
Sounds good. Gracias. Ciao.
You don't even know what he said, Dick.
Shut up, man. I know. Peace.
I didn't even understand.
All right, good night, guys. Thanks for inviting me on, man. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, see
Bye.
ya.
Gracias por todo.
De nada, gracias.
Si nos vemos allá, espero pronto viajar para que nos conozcamos y juguemos.